Ivyblossum Tarot. I'm Ivyblossum, authentically me, authentically you. We forever bloom. Please do excuse my tongue as it is late, as always. Most of the time when I'm recording. Today, this is going to be a reading for Cinco de Mayo that's coming up May 5th. So I might just title it May 5th or Cinco de Mayo, depending on which one, because it's coming up really soon here. A while ago, way back, I was so I have like these flowers, I have like these seeds, and I bought these seeds like some years ago because I was going to start planting, but I never did because it costed it money, and now I'm in a state where I don't really have any funds coming in really, so I'm gonna DIY some things and plant some plants. So the seeds that I had was California poppies and marigolds. So I was watching Empress Lillian, and don't tell me I can't quote what reading it was, but the deity that came out, or the goddess that came out, was Sochi. I literally just listened to it. Soki Kitsu. I don't know how to say it, but it's an Aztec deity goddess. Soshi Ketsil. That's the best I can get it. I will show the spelling of it, the correct spelling of it. I mean, I even spelled it wrong before I even did the automatic writing. So, okay. But I was like wondering, I had watched the reading and I saw her, but I never looked it up, right? So I was wondering, once I found those seeds again, I was wondering, like, oh, I wonder what deities is associated with these flowers, marigolds, right? Turns out it's this Aztec goddess. So when I was doing the reading up on her, it was something like, well, goodness gracious, can I talk? Pretty much, it was saying that she was associated with marigolds, and as you know, if you watch the movie Coco, it's associated with the Day of the Dead. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up, but isn't the Day of the Dead also Cinco de Mayo? So, just saying. So yeah. Also, the movie Coco plays a part here, so that might be a movie that you might want to watch on that day if you're not going out and partaking, or if you're just staying home and partaking. Okay. But let's get into the automatic readings that I got from her. So I got altars, flowers, marigolds, of course, and then I got portals. So on that day, it's kind of like a Halloween effect, but not really. There's gonna be portals open. Okay, so just keep in mind, there's gonna be portals open in your altars. If you do have an altar, make sure that it's set up pretty nice. What I'm guessing is also, look at here, look at that. When I show you the goddess name, I will show you how I did this, but I do squigglies until something comes up, and then I write that word down. Don't mind my spelling. I'm dyslexic, so I just kind of go what I get in my head first base, but when I start thinking about it, I'll be able to formulate the letters in the correct order, but I have to really think hard about it and focus on it. So what I was saying is, my squigglies I did one line, the line with the portals, and then underneath it I was starting another line, but I closed my eyes, and so you don't know the trajectory of where you're going on the paper when your eyes are closed. The lines meet, so two planes meeting closely, so a portal was created. Then I got mountains, so something about the mountains. Yeah, I know for me personally, I have, from when I did my heritage, I have Andean mountain, like a 1% lineage. So that could play a part too. But something about mountains, overcoming obstacles, climbing up a mountain, finishing your exhibition, or literally just mountains, okay? Next I have DUI, so please do be careful on that night if you're drinking or if you plan to drink. You can even order your Ubers ahead of time. You can get an Airbnb ahead of time. That way you can limit the travel. Confirmation burp. Just because if you're doing all that moving around and you're drunk, people out here are getting even more weirder nowadays. So please do be careful, okay? Especially for the feminists, okay? As this Aztec goddess is over feminine energies, okay? If you're going to drive, I do not recommend that you drink and drive, period. If you have a designated driver, even sometimes that's not foolproof, because sometimes that designated driver gets bored and they fuck it, I'm gonna drink a little bit too, and then their perception could be a little off. Alcohol affects everyone differently, yada 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 yada, you get it. So please, 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 I know it's a fun night, you're having fun, you're celebrating, try to do it safely, okay? Cool. Now, after that, the last part is life and death, okay? So, once again, I'm going to bring up Melanie Martinez portals. Even she has Spanish descent. So that may play a part too. Hello, Cinco de Mayo. Need I say, if you're not careful, instead of getting just a DUI, you literally just might die, or you might get a DUI and actually kill somebody. So please be careful. This is my warning. That's why I was like, ooh, that's coming up this Friday. Let me do a reading. Please be careful. Have your fun, but plan ahead. Try to be smart about it. If you don't have the funds to be getting an Uber, maybe just don't go out. Do it at home. Alright? If you invite somebody over, set up a bed for them, allow them to stay the night. Whatever. Okay? Who says adults can't have sleepovers, okay? Come on. Alright, think about your life. Don't think about just for the moment. It is no longer YOLO, okay? Alright? We proved it is no longer YOLO. We survived COVID. You don't want to be surviving COVID and die from, Don't waste time, okay? That's all I got from that. So let's get into what the ancestors have to say. Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. Spirit guides, Most High God, please allow me to. Oh. Ooh. Hold on, let me get it together. Most High God, Universe, Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, archangels, please allow me to deliver a clear, precise message for this collective reading in regards to May 5th, 2023, Cinco de Mayo. What messages do they need to hear in regards to this day? What messages do you have for the collective, Most High God, for Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, 2023? 'Cause they're really stuck. Okay, someone may feel stuck at home on that night. Maybe 9 times out of 10, that's probably like better. Okay. If you're home on that night, just tend to your space. If you have an altar, dedicate your time to your ancestors. Spend some time with them. Okay. What messages do you have for the collective for Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, 2023? 12 minutes in already. Nobody got time for this. Y'all, the fuck? Clearly they have a lot they want to say. So I'm going to take this, connect and tune in. Okay. Connect with past loved ones. Go see it some more. Hold on. Connect with water. When did it come out too? Okay. That could be a daytime activity. Yeah, and then we have take time out and recharge. That's wild. 1 second. They're really sticky. Yeah, you got be thankful, be appreciative, gratitude, harmony, and this is at the altar too. Okay. So let's get into tune and connect. Non-verbal communication, intuition, messages. Your intuition is going to be key on this day. Okay, when you're out and you're about, if you're under the influence, you can still be sort of aware using your non-verbal communication, your intuition, and receiving the messages from source, God, spirit guides, your ancestors. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. And then we have connect with past loved ones. Sense, feel, reconnect. Yeah, reconnect with them. They have something they need to say. Okay, this is for me too. I'm one in the number. they have something they need to say, especially on this day. They might actually, they might actually appear with the portal theme. They might actually appear. So, y'all, like, that's one of the things I'm afraid of. So, I legit am afraid of it. Not like deathly afraid of it, but it's just like, and as much as I used to like horror movies and stuff, maybe it's just because I haven't been watching them like that. Like, maybe I'm just. I hope that's on camera. I hope that's on camera. I don't know if it is or not. But I'm just, I'm a little scaredy cat, I guess one could say, in that manner. But yes, Connect, and they also have like an altar set up, like yeah, they have that altar set up, and they have candles lit. And I never noticed they had lilies there too. I believe that's marigolds. If you guys can see that, the dark orange to brownish, it's a brownish reddish, like the blood orange. I think that's marigolds. Okay. So next we have connect with water, ocean, water spirits, hydrate. So make sure you're drinking water on this day, especially if you're gonna go out and you're gonna drink and partake. Hydrate, okay? You don't want to end up in the hospital. I mean, you can, make sure you drink your water, but also, you can refresh yourself in water. Maybe it's a beach day. Maybe they want you to go to the beach and show, release something in the water. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But connect with the water, okay? Maybe wade in the water. Maybe that's a beach day during the day, and then you go and you do your little drinking, okay? But next we have take time out. So maybe it's a rest day. Like, don't work on that day. Like, treat it like a holiday. Even take time out, siesta, recharge, rest. Yeah. You want to hydrate, rest, and recharge on that day. This will put you in a better suited environment in order for them to reconnect with you, because the body, mind, and soul is kind of at peace. You don't have to deal with the stress of the workday. And then when you drink, you get a little loose too. So, yeah. I wouldn't normally read the book on those. I'm going to read the book on one, and I'm just going to do connect with passed on loved ones. So I don't want to take too much time, to be honest. I don't. And I have this book, but I don't always remember like the words verbatim, because I use these for myself too. But the fact that this card, the passage for the meaning of the card, like the background, if you watch me enough when I use this deck, it gives a background, an ancestor speak meaning, and then a divinationary meaning. So the background of this card here is dealing with the Aztecs. The Aztecs had a complex cosmology and ritual calendar dedicated to their many deities. They held a strong belief in an afterlife and thought the way they died determined whether they would go up in spirit to the sun god or down to the dark underworld. The underworld was ruled by the god and goddesses of the dead. Look here. It starts with an M. Okay, I'm not gonna pronounce that or even try. Okay, both of their names start with an M. Okay. As a guardian of the afterlife, blah 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 blah. Okay. Oversaw festivals of the dead. Over time, her traditions evolved into de los Melos. Look here, my Spanish. Los Meltos. I know how to say it, but I just can't get my tongue to cooperate right now. The Day of the Dead. Okay, yeah. Which in modern day Mexico is celebrated on the 1st and 2nd days of November. During De los Muertos, the gates of the underworld open and the spirits are allowed to reunite with their families. The living and the dead reconnect with family feasts, dancing, and celebrations. It is believed that keeping their deceased loved ones happy will bring good luck, wisdom, direction, love, and protection for the living family. Okay. Ancestors speak. Pay attention to what you feel around you, as well as your 5 key physical senses. You have a 6th sense that connects you to the spiritual world. This card indicates that your 6th sense is strong. Your ancestors or loved ones in spirit are trying to get your attention. They are sending you signs that they are with you and love you very much. Watch for their signals and be open to connecting with them. Literally what I was just talking about with myself. But this is happening for the whole collective. So, like, just be aware. And look, it's just a roller coaster because I don't have nothing else to say behind that because I'm in the same boat. You might be one of the people that's like me. It's like, no, I don't want to see nothing. I can feel that you guys are there. Is that good enough? And they're saying no. You need to see something. So, if you can, try to keep a pen and paper on you too, because I feel like if you are definitely if you definitely have a strong intuition, you might like see something in your mind's eye, so you might want to jot it down because it's gonna be really quick. You don't want to get distracted and you lose it. Okay. And for those that are artists, you might sketch something on that day. So on that day, I'm getting like be in your creative zone because they may give you a message through that. Okay. The definitionary meaning. Learn how to connect with your loved ones in spirit so they can bring guidance, confirmation, and encouragement in times of stress or trouble. You may sense your past loved ones when the hair on your arm raises or when you feel heat or cold in and around your body. You may also experience sensation in your stomach or a heightened need to be alert. When this occurs, take a moment to ground, breathe deeply, clear your mind, and allow guidance to arise in your heart, mind, and feelings. So when you get that, like, boom, like, what game is that? Snake Eater. Oh my god, what game is that? Anyway, like Snake when he gets caught, the exclamation point, bing, like when you're locked, like when something has your complete attention, like when you're drawn to something randomly, like how in my example where I found the marigold seeds and the California poppy seeds, and I automatically started thinking, I wonder what deities are connected to these plants. There we go. It was a Blue's Clue. Blue's Clues is significant, okay? So be alert, okay? When this occurs, take a moment to ground, breathe deeply, clear your mind, and allow guidance to arise in your heart through your mind and feelings, okay? So we are going to, yikes. Let's just see what we get from my song deck. What messages do you have for the collective? Most High God. Okay, so we have the initial V. Right away. What messages do you have for the collective in regards to Los Month? I can't even try to say it. The Day of the Dead. Cinco de Mayo. Okay, can I pick all these up? So there's a surprise coming. Okay, there's gonna be a surprise coming for divine feminine energy here. Okay, it is safe. I have this here. It is safe, but I'm not gonna say any. I'm not gonna show that one because it was sticky. But we have vacate the premises here as well. Let's get another round. Let's see here. What other messages do we have for the collective? Most High God, ancestors and guides, spirit guides. For May 5th. What other messages do we have for May 5th? The Day of the Dead. I can't tell I'm tired. So we have manipulative here. Someone's been manipulative with an initial V, first name, last name, middle name, even nickname. What's up with the surprise here? What's up with the surprise here? Okay, we have Guard Your Heart by Big Sean coming out. He had a plethora of other people that featured on this song, so I couldn't write it all, so I put plus more, okay? I feel like you have been guarded. You have been guarding your heart. Whoever you are, whoever I'm speaking, whoever is hearing this, you have been guarding your heart. But the surprise is you can actually let that guard down. Okay? Or whoever you have been guarding your heart to, it was good that you did guard your heart. Okay? Can I have clarification for Divine Feminine? Okay, we have In the Air by Dustin Carrad. Everything's in the air. Oh, everything's in the air. in the air. Yeah, yeah. Everything's in the air. Yeah. So I feel like some things are just falling into place. Everything's in the air, and but divine timing, I think of it as something falling with gravity. You can't force it. It's gonna have to fall. Okay, so it is what it is what I'm getting with that. Okay. Vacate the premises. May have clarification on that. Clarification on vacate the premises. X has to vacate the premises here. Alright, X energy has to go. And we do have a job at the bottom here, okay? So this can be a job that you used to work at, okay? Maybe you're getting the push to leave this job, or to leave this X individual, or they get a push that they gotta go, okay? They got to go. Alright, let's get into some tarot, and then we're gonna end it after this. Most High God, what messages or clarity, wisdom, insight, and guidance to bring homeostasis to the body, mind, soul, and spirit do you have for the collective that was listening to this May 5th Cinco de Mayo reading? Let's get some clarification on the rose here. We're going to start with initial V and manipulative. What message do you have for the collective to clarify the initial V and manipulative? The Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, this is talking about investments. Return on investment is what I'm getting. Because like the Eight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck is someone working hard at their desk, okay? They're working hard carving some things, or they're working hard at their desk. They're putting in the effort that they need to in regards to what it is that they do. With the Eight of Pentacles, it shows a pentacle miraculously showing up, right? You have one there while you're working, like that showed up out of nowhere. Okay, so there's some money coming in for sure. So I'm getting like, set up your altars and really dedicate it to your ancestors. They're gonna come through for you for sure. Okay. With this energy that's been manipulative, yeah, I feel like somebody answers about to ride out on somebody. We got life and death at the very end of the automatic writing. Someone's about to get their ass handed to them by somebody's ancestors, because somebody's ancestors was not playing no games here. And that's what I'm seeing. This manipulative energy with the first or last name V. And there's going to be a return on investment on that. So, jeez, they coming through like the mafia. I don't mean to laugh, but you know, whoever did this was a manipulative energy, and maybe they did too much to the point where like you got other people's ancestors ready to ride on your ass. What were you doing? Okay, let's get one to clarify. Connect with past over loved ones. Surprise and guard your heart. Hold on. Okay. And we have a clarification, Most High God, for connect with past over loved ones. Surprise and guard your heart. Clarification, please. said 1. I'm not doing that. Thank you. So we got the 4 of Wands here. 4 of Wands is giving stability. It's giving jumping the broom. It's giving we got married. It's giving a home too. Someone with the 4 corners of your home. Okay, so this may be a good time to manifest. This may be a good time to manifest. This may be a good time to set up protection. Okay, but definitely being on manifestation here. With the green being here, there's something to do with the heart chakra. Okay, so something in the matters of the heart, for sure. Okay, so we have a clarification, Most High God, for divine feminine in the air and connect with water. Clarification for connect with water, divine feminine in the air. What messages? Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands here. And with the 5 of Wands here, there is a progression as far as the action and passion here. We have the 4 of Wands to the 5 of Wands. With this 5 of Wands, it even went sideways like this. So I feel like there's some conflict, obviously, some physical fights that's happening that may be breaking out in regards to, or even like just some blockages here. Like someone's like literally fighting your passion in regards to what you want to do, making everything seem like it's all up in the air when it's really not. When it comes to connecting with water, the ocean, the water spirits, or maybe the water spirits is fighting too. Maybe the water spirits is fighting too. The water spirits are fighting for the divine feminine energy. Wow. Okay. We getting some levels here. So divine feminine energy is being defended by the water spirits here. By the ocean. Getting Mother and Maya energy. For sure. Make sure you stay hydrated at this moment. It's very important. I mean, I'm literally getting sucked dry right now. I ain't had weed in I don't know how long. So, I am not cotton mouth. Okay? Turning the tides. Turning the tides. Okay, but also water is dealing with communication or flow. Emotions. Okay. Something about someone X that is going to get dealt with. Could be a water sign, just because we have connect with water. Could be a water sign. Let's get one more for, let's clarify, vacate the premises, X, and take time out. Then this one, excuse me, then this will be our last card for this reading. I'm gonna say it now while I'm shuffling. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, All the information is in my description, as well as if you want to donate, or even if you want to see a new set of cards on the channel. I have an Amazon wish list linked below. You can check that out and see if you're willing to donate to my channel. Okay, thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes that I already have. I'm really internally grateful for it. You know, it don't seem like a lot, but it's more than what I had when I started, and I'm grateful for that. So let's get one more for vacate the premises and X, as well as take time out. Okay, yeah, we have the Hermit. So I feel like whoever this Hermit energy is, this could be the ex, okay? But this also could be someone that's dealing with their ex that has got to get gone out the premises. The Hermit energy is just sitting back and observing, but they're also doing introspection on themselves. So they're looking at everyone's situation, even themselves, to see not there being mountains there. Didn't I say mountains? Oh, that's trippy. Yeah, like taking a long hike, reconnecting with nature. And I feel like that's allowing them to get the messages that the ancestors are putting down. Okay, so this is about literally receiving the messages that your ancestors are putting down, especially when where the plane is really close and thin. This is going to be really, really, really important. But someone has to vacate some premises. They can no longer stay there, or they can no longer work there, or they can no longer chill there. They gotta go, for sure. Okay, but that's a major thing. So changing where you live, someone may have to change where they live because of an ex too. Okay, like they're like, if it was my ex, like my ex would be coming to me, and that would be a problem, or vice versa. Okay, take it how it resonates. We have the Seven of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so this is definitely in regards to having many options, the options that were chosen in the past. If there was anything that was chosen in the past, look and see how that option has got you where you are now, and if it was a good one, and if you want to continue making that same choice again. Also, if you look at it, like you got two cups here, right? Two cups here, right? So these like two other people, like, so one cup is like always one same person, right? So this is me. No, this is you. And this is you. And this is you. This is you in relation to someone else. And this is you in relation to someone else. And this is you in relation to someone else. Someone might have three different options here. When you interact with this person here, it's like, it's night and day. Look at the different colors. We're not really on the same wavelength. It doesn't mesh, right? We're off in different worlds thinking, because it's clouds, right? Off in different worlds thinking about different things. Same here with this person. Off in different worlds thinking about different things. Heads in two different places. With this person here in the middle, there's another cup there. That cup is one cup. It makes me think of the Ace of Cups. So there's love in a situation, like legit love in a situation, but you have to, or you've had to, okay, depending on where you are, find out, some through trial and error, some using their discernment, which cup is going to yield the fruits that you want. Okay? So the ancestors are coming in to help push that along, amongst other things. Okay? But I'm going to end it there because it seems like my mouth is drier than a Sahara and I feel like Rango right now. Okay, but as I said before, if you're interested in a reading or if you want to donate, all of that information will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for listening. Be safe, but enjoy your day. Okay, I love you. Bye.
If you're looking for a winner, looking for a